Injury-wise, we're all pretty good. I did talk. Russell did get activated yesterday, but that's just in case he's able to play before the year's out. Again, I wouldn't even consider probably putting him in even a pinch hit role before the Texas series, and even that's doubtful. But with Jack Wilson, he will not play the rest of the year. Heel bruise is severe enough to prevent him from getting back in shape before that time. Just trying to get before this week. I still like to get Moore playing, get Tui another game. Saunders will play today. And try to get him one more before the year's out. And just again trying to take a good look at as many guys as we can before the year's out. And with Moore, just last start, trying to see if he can build on his Tampa Bay start. I thought he threw 5 good innings there, and try to get him a little bit deeper in the game again today to finish on a positive note.
Don, what has Mike done? Because you had mentioned before, a few weeks ago, that you didn't really want to start him too many more games. In fact, I don't think you want to start him all, but I think he's made 3 starts since then.
And again, I think rather than just finish out the year up here on the bench, we've been able to get him a couple starts, and he's done well. And the last game in Tampa, I thought he had a heck of a game. Put 3 hits and triple to left field, but we were more concerned about him getting some time with Allen and progressing into the winter ball season, and so I think we've accomplished that. I think he's made some adjustments. He's got some more to go, but I think he feels a lot more comfortable about himself having to be able to take that time and step back after that initial start.
How hampered is Bill Hall by that quad? He seems to have trouble going after some balls.
A little bit, yeah. And it's kind of with Saunders playing today, gives him a day.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's that severe, but I think it is in there.
So, would you like to get him in again?
I think it's the same thing. I think if the game dictates it, we'll give him another inning or so. But again, we're still trying to just progress going into. He has committed to play winter ball. We're not sure yet. It's going to be right out of the gate or start in November, pitching in December. We're still dialoguing about that. But again, I think it'll be the situation of the game.
Would you want him to play some third base at any time? Hall?
I thought you were going Silva. Wow. Hell of a move.
Just to get him in a game.
That might be a question of the year right there.
Again, I mean, there's several things that we could possibly do, whether it's being at shortstop or third base. But I think looking at next year, we have plenty of time to transition into that if need be.
Looking at sort of a big picture of the young guys, a lot of people said that the Mariners system was kind of low in talent. You used a lot of pitchers and young guys during the season and September call-ups. So how would you assess? I think there's some pretty good talent coming through that can develop into something.
I think you're seeing most of what we have at the upper levels here now. There's a little bit of a gap between A-ball and we have a lot of talent at the A-ball level and kind of a gap. But I think you can never have too much talent. But it's nice. We're looking into next year, depending on what Jack does, but with a lot of younger players with some experience, and it's some big games. Whether it's even Adam Moore with the extra inning ball games that he's caught already, and Tui's got an opportunity to play against some good competition. And I think Saunders now has over 100 at bats up here, and Pfister, Snell, even from a different organization, come over and got his feet wet. So I just think the fact that we have a much better idea of what we have from down below is critical going next season.
Is there someone that really surprised you this year that maybe the organization thought, well, he's okay, but
I think Doug Pfister came out of nowhere, really. Wasn't on the chart and pitched 2 huge games for us. I think the limited look that I got on with Adam Moore to come up and do what he's done, just the comfort level and his receiving skills, and just his presence up here, awfully pleased with that. Tui has the injury and be able to fight back from that. Only playing a limited amount of games in Double-A, just showing me that he's got plenty of range to play.
Don, should Adam Moore be competing for a job on this team come spring training?
I think so. I think there's going to be, as much as we've tried to establish this year, I think there's still going to be a lot of competition in different areas, and I think that's healthy.
What's your plan with Felix on Sunday? I mean, he threw 120 yesterday. I mean, will you limit him, or you be cautious with him?
Yeah. Again, the game will always dictate, but,
Yeah.
but even yesterday was hard as a manager to try to expose him. But again, 120 is a little different than 120 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And again, I do feel good about the way we've used him this year, where there's a lot of pitchers that have thrown over that amount. To be able to keep him healthy throughout the year is going to be a big deal. And, yeah, we'll try to limit it a little bit.
Is there a number in mind? Or are you just going to see how it
It
goes?
just goes, again, going for a win. Who's the best out there? Is he fresh? All those things. How our bullpen is at the point. We'd like to give him another win, and we'd like another team win. So it's hard to say. All right, thanks.